Rowdy Mobster here, Polaris Delta or any other username. As you can notice, I'm actually a mediator for the Urban Rivals English community forums. But that's not why I'm making this video. I'm just making this is tribute to Boss Killer, the English administrator. In short, I call him Boss. And yes, this is actually my arcade deck I'm using with a twist. Hopefully, I think it might be a good start. We'll see how I do. Again, I'm seeing how I fare, but since it's the first fight, I might as well just casually see what it is. Generally, you have to use Z Palace cards, only one rare. That's why I'm using a lot of legendary cards. Legendary cards are very good, to be honest, and there's actually some clans with 2 legendaries. If you can insert the 2 legendaries from different clans, you practically have 4 legendaries, and you don't need to worry about the rare limit. You just need to have a good selection of uncommon and common cards to accommodate the deck, and a 26-star deck. With that being said, I think I'm gonna... Yep. Hopefully my maths is... Ouch. I lose. It's quite the Achilles heel for Nega D Legendary. Infect 3 minimum 0, it's already gonna scare me. I cannot safely play him in any other round besides the last round. You know, a power 9 damage is still a Z Palace card and perfectly acceptable. I have to admit, some good stats. Now as for the opponent, I have to say, I have received a lot of copies of Lara Hate, and you know, I've decided to just use her. I've opened many NewBlood packs and I still get her. I mean, I don't really mind, but 7 power, 6 damage is already a good card for a 4-star. I wouldn't care more or less. It just comes down to how well you use the cards, I guess. Just to play a land number and see how I do. And actually, you may notice Sentinel and Uppers being used. This is actually my arcade deck. The only changes are Lara Hate replaces Mandy, and Kristen Dust replaces Sean East. The reason is I want to meet the 26-star limit. I also think 7 power 6 damage would be nice than a conditional 9 power 5 damage, but also in a way, the reason for me using Kristen Dust is I don't want to have 2 kill shot abilities, I think, or 3 if you count Gale Legendary. So I think it will make my deck rather vulnerable to attack manipulators. Anyhow, I lost since kill shot didn't activate. Had kill shot activated, this would have ended in a draw, but at least I tried. At this rate, it might be a bit dangerous. I'm receiving the same opponent more than 2 times. I'm not giving away wins. I'm going to see what I can do, and this time Nega D Legendary is not here, so I don't need to worry about what order I play the cards in. Hopefully all goes well and I'll see how I do. I'm just gonna play Gale Legendary 1 pill. My opponent might assume I'm going for the kill shot. I'm glad they played Adele first. I'm worried, especially because Westwood might copy her very low power of 1. Tough. I'll play Lara Hate so I don't have to worry about Joffrey's ability reducing her damage. Okay. This is where things get a bit tough. The reason why I played Aviria LD with just some pills is in case they go all out with Mandy, I can still Fury with Joffrey. There's no way they'll Fury. Aviria just lowers damage by 7. Her damage reducer was changed when Nega D LD's damage increased by 1 point. And I think it's a nice reference. And finally I beat this opponent. But 2 losses, 1 win, that's nothing special or anything. Oh, hooray! A stop opponent ability. I might play Nega D Legendary against Onab, but let's see how it goes. My plan is to see if they'll overpill or anything to create a very reasonable gap. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually thought Zera's power would be 10, but there's only 3 fixed cards. This is now the scary part. It's really a do or die situation here. 10. Or not. I just need to Fury and this will be over in the knockout. A good example of when Nega D Legendary is useful despite his dangerous backlash or infection ability. So let's get started. A much tougher hand than before. In fact, there's actually a lot they can do. That's why I need to play very carefully. Maybe 1, 4. Ouch. And the gap was somewhat manageable too. Maybe I should have played Nega D LD's foot. Okay. I am really cornered, aren't I? The opponent is likely to go all out. Let's see. 4, 9. Oh no, 108 they won't. Man, you're really cornering me to use Nega D Legendary. Let's see how it goes. Either way I lose. Infection would poison me. And here is the worst part. Cancel life modifier. It will not protect me from infection, but if my opponent were infected or had backlash, it would prevent them from losing life points. Unfair. But hey, it's a trading card game. And I'm having mixed feelings about this matchup. Hopefully I won't play Lara Hate when Dobbs Legendary is played, because at least I can make use of 1 attack manipulator. And this is already gonna get tough. Well, what to do? Just gonna play Lara Hate, and I will. Okay. Now there's actually no way I'll win. Maybe we'll just go all out and see if the opponent does so too, and Either way, I still don't win. 3. And ouch. Yep, I lose. A really horrible same opponent again. But as I was saying, it's a really horrible thing in my part. This is already 6 matches, 4 losses, 2 wins. I'm starting to wonder if I should still keep deck. I used Nega, the legendary, on the assumption my opponents would be using Beast or any stop opponent abilities because a lot of the cards here are ability reliant from what I feel, but it's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's true. I mean, it sounds as if I'm stereotyping, hey, but okay, that was fast. But I wouldn't call that an official win. Aviria legendary, a sworn enemy of Nega legendary. I have to use Gale. And I'm already a bit worried. Rowdy might get in the way, and well, there's that too. Although I was actually expecting Rowdy to go first. Not so many pleasant options, so yep, it's already bad. I really don't have much choice in the matter, do I? I mean, I can just... Oh no. Now it's manageable. The worst part, it doesn't matter what I use, they'll just play all out with Cerebra. Then Aviria legendary's damage reducer will prevent me from inflicting so much damage. I'd say I'd be able to... Actually, I think I can end this with a draw. I just need to inflict 4 damage. Yep. Well, at least it wasn't a loss. I think my luck is really going down. I actually thought I would get a lot of wins to manage, but 3 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, not the best of outcomes. In fact, I'm already doing quite poorly. I might definitely have to switch this deck sometime. Again, sure, having 2 legendaries to use, especially in a rarity restriction event, is pretty nice. Palace cards are adjusted to balance out things, well, so are LD legendary cards, to meet the needs and to help with the demand and usage and win rate. But anyhow, regardless, I think I'm still losing. I'm gonna have to rethink and see my... Yep, not enough. Last match and it's already ugly out there. Sure, Nega legendary has some good stats, 8 power, 9 damage, but his ability really hinders his performance, to the point I only can safely see him in the final round. It's already tough. I mean, what am I to do now? And I wasted kills for a kill shot. The worst part is my opponent has 2 very strong power reducers with low minimums. If I had a power reducer, it would be not much of a big deal, but it's already tough out there. To be honest, I was actually expecting lowest legendary to be played first, but now that I think about it, they can just play lowest legendary or damage reducer. To me, it didn't matter which direction I went. I could go all out. 4 power versus 7. That's not really pleasant. Okay, so I lost. I guess this marks the end of part 1 in Boss Coliseum. Score review. 3 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, total score 23 points. To be continued. Boss Coliseum Part 2.